Police pulled over a Florida driver for doing 90 miles an hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone.
Oh.
Interesting excuse. He reportedly told officers he was in a hurry to get home because he was cheating on his wife.
Can we put him in jail right now?
I'm sure he went.
And real quick, during the search, police also found 2.1 grams of cocaine. Yeah.
Little coke was talking there.
So, I'm curious what kind of excuse that is for speeding.
I never did speeding tickets, but I did do a variety of probation violations. That excuse isn't good, first off, folks. You get pulled over.
You think? I'm not even a judge.
When you get pulled over, say, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Don't give them a whole bunch of information. Just say, I apologize, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was going that fast. Because what happened is here, this guy creates this lie. He's probably looking like he's a little wigged out. They get suspicious, so now the lie escalates. And instead of just giving him a ticket, now he got reckless driving, which is a misdemeanor, which then they arrested him and they decided to search the car.
How do you know it was a lie?
That was a good question.
I genuinely
about
think he was speeding to get home because his wife was getting suspicious that he was cheating. So he actually thought that by confiding in the police officers, they might give him
code.
The bro code of, oh, gotcha, bro.
That's a good excuse.
Okay, well, hypothetically speaking, if you're not using drugs and you're not necessarily going 90, is there a good excuse? Asking for a friend. If you get pulled over, is there anything you can say that might work?
You can always say that I have to go deliver a baby.
There you go.
I'd let you go.
Once I did have on some scrubs, and an assumption, I wasn't going 90, but an assumption was made. And I mean, are you gonna save a life? Technically, I wasn't gonna save a life that day, but.
You know,
Did they let you go?
They did.
I've heard all kinds of excuses. The best one was a probation violator who was wearing an alcohol monitor, and he tested, it showed that he was using alcohol, and he came into court. We had this full-blown hearing. He says to me, Your Honor, I was having sex with my girlfriend who was drinking, and she peed on my leg. And I'm like, what? Really? So this expert said it is possible to trigger the tether, which was an alcohol monitor, and so I believed him, but his girlfriend was a felon, which violated his probation anyway, so got him on that.
So you believed the guy that said he was having sex with his girlfriend who was drunk
an expert
and
who said
peed
it's
on his
possible.
leg?
Yeah. Because I knew I was going to get him somewhere else.
Okay. So you were playing a game a little bit there. That's inventive. I have to give that guy credit.
I get pulled over quite frequently because I like to speed, and it's not a good thing because
Mary.
I like fast cars, so it's really hard, and I need to contain myself. But one time I got pulled over, the guy comes, takes my stuff, and he says, excuse me, are you related to Judge Chrzanowski? And I said, yeah, I am. Well, how are you related? And I said, I am Judge Chrzanowski.
Did that work?
Yes.
You think if I tell people I'm related to you, that might work for me?
I tell people I'm Judge Mary.
I never tried to get out of a ticket. You never try to give an excuse that's going to cause more problems. I would just be quiet and I would take my ticket.
You don't even use, do you know who I am?
I don't do that.
Well, I know one story that worked. I told the highway patrolman, I said, hey, I take care of your wives and your girlfriends do their breast implants and their lipo. And he goes, go ahead.
See?
You're doing a good job. True story.